wonderful sweet babies. So today we're going to be doing Baddies Caribbean episode 3 review. I'm sorry that I didn't get this out sooner. There was just a lot going on yesterday, so we're just dropping it today. So pretty much we picked up where we left off last time, which was Sapphire and Bianca getting into it. So Sapphire was pretty much, girl, we need to get it on and pop in like right now. Bianca, of course, was acting scary and pretty much was making it to where Sapphire was getting irritated and more fueled up because she was acting like she didn't want to, squabble. The two end up actually start squabbling, and pretty much Sapphire knocked the Diddy coins out of Bianca. This then resulted to Bianca being upset, so she took Sapphire's wig and she actually put it in the toilet. Side note, this just shows how weak she is because, girl, really, out of everything you could have done, because you got Diddy bopped, now you want to go put somebody's wig in the toilet? So after that, the house pretty much starts instigating about the whole situation and holding Mariah Lynn accountable for this entire situation. They pretty much was saying, like, Mariah, girl, like, this is your friend, and this is your friend that did this on your behalf. So the reason that this whole situation is happening is due to you, because you should have controlled your friend in her actions. So then after that, we get 4 new girls that come in the house at the exact same time. So the 4 new girls that we get is It's Thea, Tinkerbella, Gretchen, and Diamond the Body. So a lot of these girls go by different aliases, but I have in my notes that Slim Too Bad and It's Bia Tinkerbella, they actually have the best energy. Those are the 2 that you see on the screen. So before, Gretchen could even put her things down, here goes Meatball, and she pretty much 2-pieced Gretchen in the face. So pretty much these two's beef came around because of some things that happened through social media. Apparently, Meatball started saying something, Gretchen responded, Meatball didn't like her tone and didn't respond, so Gretchen felt like, okay, well, if you're not going to say nothing, then you're not going to say nothing. It was pretty much because Meatball was instigating, saying that people wanted Gretchen out of the house already before the house even got in there together in the first place. And Gretchen's actually a new girl. She was actually at the auditions, and that's pretty much where she came from. So she pretty much got Diddy bopped by Meatball, and Meatball was knocking the Diddy coins out of her. So much so that Gretchen claims that she had to start saying the N-word because of how angry and upset she was. They pretty much, handle her a little bit later, but right now we're going to go to Tinkerbella and Diamond the Body. So the minute that Tinkerbella and Diamond the Body pretty much seen each other, it was pretty much up. So these 2 also were at the auditions of the Baddies auditions for the Caribbean. And pretty much once they seen each other, it was pretty much like revisiting the beef that they had at the auditions. Things got so chaotic that these girls actually bust the door open and started squabbling on the concrete. Everybody was looking at this situation like, wow, this is insane. So these 2 pretty much went at it about 3 to 4 rounds. They just pretty much wouldn't let it go. And then Tinkerbella ends up saying that, she doesn't want to fight no more simply because I think she was winded. But Diamond the Body was like, girl, when I said it was up, it was up. Side note, Tinkerbella is actually funny as hell. Like, she is literally the comedic relief. This girl started crawling on the ground, making everybody in the house laugh because they just, I guess, wasn't expecting for her personality to be this way. Honestly and truly, I really do want Tinkerbella and Diamond the Body to squash things because I really feel like these 2 would be really good friends. So then we pretty much go back to Gretchen. And Gretchen, she's still upset. She's angry. But she's still also saying the N-word. When the house hears her saying this, Jayla actually takes it upon herself to check her and say, girl, did you just say the N-word? Gretchen then pretty much says, I only said it because I was upset. And everybody in the house was looking at her like, girl, that doesn't even make sense. So she's like, no, it's just because I was upset. Like, I'm Puerto Rican anyway, so, I pretty much could get away with saying it. And then in the whole process, she's just like, I don't give a F, F y'all N-words and all these other types of things. Allegedly. Because I don't know what her words were verbatim, but I just know she kept saying N-word, N-word, N-word. Jayla pretty much says that's enough of that, and she Diddy bops this girl. After after that, a lot of other people are like, okay, well, she needs to run me my ones too because I'm also black. So then it pretty much ends up being the whole house against Gretchen. I don't really have a picture of Scotty, but I feel like Scotty, her, scene in this was she was trying to mediate. So pretty much Scotty was like, girl, don't say that you're sorry because, nobody's going to believe your apology at this point. You need to just say, hey, this is what I said. Either we squabble about it or, hey, I said what I said. I can't take it back. Let's move forward. Jayla was still upset over this situation. So pretty much Jayla kept saying, no, we're squabbling each and every time I see you. So at this point, Jayla just kept it up with Gretchen, and Gretchen acted like Hannibal Lecter at one point and took a big chunk out of her. But things got pretty chaotic. Natalie was just sipping on her little drink the whole time, and that's pretty much what happened for the majority of the episode. Meanwhile, in the background, we got Diamond the Body still wanting to go and squabble with Tinkerbella, because she's just simply not over the whole situation that happened between them. In the end, Natalie says, okay, listen, I'm sick and tired of you guys doing this. We're going to call it a night. Usually we do Batty shot o'clock, but you know what? F Batty shot o'clock. We're done for the night. Everybody go to bed. So then pretty much everybody wraps it up. A few of the girls still want to kind of hang out and chill. So they pretty much all, actually the whole group of the girls go to the pool. They're having a good little grand time and they're getting their drink on. And, that's pretty much how the episode ends. And child, into next week's episode, it literally looks like the WWE Royal Rumble when the replacement girls are arriving. So here's my thoughts. Honestly, even though Scotty was trying to act like the mediator, I low-key felt like she was instigating as well. When it comes to the Tinkerbella and Diamond the Body fight, once again, I feel like the both of them could really be good friends when they move past this little petty situation. Because it's like, once you guys get your little, ones in and y'all do what y'all do, really y'all could let it go and just be cool after. When it comes to Gretchen, honestly, I feel like she needs to go home. So she needs to go home for multiple reasons, and I'm going to explain to you why. For one, you're pretty much being, because you're over there dropping the N-bomb and nothing about you screams, I'm a black Puerto Rican. After that, you're acting like Hannibal Lecter, and that's not cool either because you're actually taking chunks out of people with your mouth and nobody knows where your effing mouth has been. Matter of factly, Callie and Bianca need to go too because that's just disgusting to have any kind of bodily fluid hit somebody. Bianca is truly weak, and she's honestly getting on my nerves the more that the episodes go by. I truly think she needs to chicken noodle herself on out the door. Natalie is truly diabolical for this show, but at the end of the day, I truly give it up to Natalie because everything about this show is going to a level and a height in which you can't blame her for acting on a dream and a passion that she had. I honestly like the Claremont twins on the show because I really feel like they're just laid back and chill. They mind their business. They're really just, trying to be there and present in that moment. Because on the original Bad Girls Club, the Claremont twins was actually not my faves. And even up until before watching them on Baddies, they were really not my faves. But I like their chill demeanor and them just wanting to have a good time on the show for what they're doing for Baddies. But that's my opinion. What's yours?